Time to give you a market update. I know it you all had Thanksgiving. I I actually got COVID. I hope you guys didn't. But I was dealing with that, and I that's why I didn't record last week, but I'm feeling a lot better today. So I wanted to give you an update on the real estate market, how it's going, and also talk to you about a new product that came up this November that I think is really going to help people who want to buy a multifamily for their first unit. So I'll go ahead first and start with the market update. Regarding the market update. So the information that is coming out is just showing that it looks like the inventory has peaked for 2022 for 2023 in November, and the number of homes this year compared to last year this time is a little bit more, and there are more listings coming on. Not a substantial amount to flood the market, but there is more activity going on this time than last year this time. So that is about a 5% increase this year over last year. Last year around this time, it was really like a standstill. Everyone was really just didn't know what to do and they had a lot of uncertainty. At this moment, I've been following the rates and we anticipate based on the what has been said by the Reserve that there will not be any more rate hikes. We did see some rates going down and then back up last week, and people are anticipated that rates will start coming down next year as well. So what I expect is what happened this year in March. During the springtime, rates went down to the 6% level, and it was a madhouse. It's probably going to end up happening the same because I know I have so many people that have been pre-approved and are just sitting on the sidelines waiting for things to they're waiting for the rate to go down. So um that's what's going on. Um what else can I tell you? I don't know how much the rates are going to go down next year. I wish I could tell you if it's for sure that they're going to go down. These are all speculations that we have. But basically, it's all driven by the mortgage rate. So that and the mortgage rate is driven by the CPI, the consumer index, and inflation, and all these things that are affecting our economy. And that seems to be the leading indicator in mortgage rates that's really directing, which is what economists expect. All right. So the demand is strong. It's just that people are going to wait and see. And more homes are not being built. There's no flood in market. So we don't expect the prices of homes to really go down. Excuse me. um, so yeah, I did want to talk about this really new cool product that came out this November. It is a conventional loan that would allow people to purchase a multifamily unit that you live in. That's a property that can have 2, 3, or 4 units. You live in one and rent the rest. What's really cool about this product is that most people have really tried to do this with a FHA where they only put 5% down. Well, now you can do that with a conventional loan. The FHA product has always been there, but it was very strict in how you could use that product. The FHA product required 75% or more of the mortgage to be covered by the rents. This becomes difficult because two things. Number one, they tack on FHA has its PMI insurance, which brings the bill up higher, and additionally, they have a medium that like a income limitation that wouldn't allow people to purchase a 3 or 4 unit multifamily property in most metropolitan areas because the income limit is so low. So compared to the price that you need to purchase a multifamily to compare to what the income limits compared to the purchase price, that would really create this FHA product not to be possible. But Fannie Mae has now changed this in November 18th so that you could purchase two duplex, triplex, or quadplex. But this would be where you live. Okay. Now, you would only have to put 5% down. That 75% rule does not apply anymore. And that PMI insurance will also go away. There is mortgage insurance if you do not put more than 10% or 15% down and your credit. So that would depend if you do have the type of mortgage insurance, which is different than the insurance that's used for the FHA. Um, so, if you are interested in purchasing a home and investing, this would be your primary home. You would have to live in a unit, but it would be a good place for you to see if you would want to be a landlord and keep developing a portfolio and eventually move out, maybe within 2 years or so. But it would be a good way for you to figure out if this is just something you want to try. Additionally, this Fannie Mae product is really good because um, if you do have a FHA, you cannot have two FHA loans at the same time. So if, let's say, you bought your first home on FHA, and you wanted to do this to get a 5% down on a multifamily, you could keep that house if you lived in it for more than a year or so, move to another house where you live in and only put 5% down on the conventional loan and do that repeatedly. So, I mean, you would have to move around every 2 years. I've met a lot of investors that have done that, and that's how they, accumulated a portfolio by moving around 2 years and living in these houses that they rent. So, if you want to build a portfolio in real estate, multifamily, there is a possibility, and I think this product is really going to help a lot of people because it's going to get rid of that income limit, reduce the mortgage insurance, and then help people only put down 5% down. So if you're interested in that, I cannot quote numbers on these videos, but if you are interested, please contact me. We can look at the MLS together, look at some properties, and see what it would look like for you in your area. And if you would be interested in that, there are limits set by each county. So we would have to look at what county you're looking to purchase in so that we can figure out what it would be for you. Okay, so this is all by county. So it's very different from one place to another based on the rules. So if you feel like this is something that might interest you, please contact me. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you all. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.